Hey everybody, welcome back to Craft by Ray. The holidays are here. I want to make a special Christmas gift for my nephew. He's a big fan of tabletop games, so I'm going to make a custom dice tray. So let's begin. Okay, so with a dice tray, usually you have sides that go up so it'll catch the dice from falling off the edge. They'll bounce around inside and help randomize the dice. Now, with the material I'm going to be using today, I have this piece of black walnut that was just laying around the shelf or under my workbench that I usually make signs out of. And I got some of this white oak that's already pretty thin thanks to a buddy in his shop. I just want to say thanks, Mike, for getting me some of this wood. Now I'm going to take these two and I'm going to make the white oak the bottom inside tray. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. And the walnut, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So all I do know is I want to cut some 2-inch strips on here to see what kind of material I have, because I got this crack running down the material and I kind of want to work around that. So let's go to the table saw and cut this up. Alright, what you just saw me do there was put the little channel that I'm going to use to slide this board in. Now, I got it in there. I did a few test cuts. It took about 3 tries because the width of this is a little thicker than my table saw blade. Now, what I'm going to do is cut that. I have 3 pieces, which is just enough. So if I make a mistake, then I'll have to adjust this board to fit this. But with the 3 pieces here, I got enough to do the 2 rails and the 2 shorter ends. And then I'm going to do 45s to put this together. But before that, I'm going to cut this to size so I can try to line these up on the miter saw. So I'm going to cut this down. And then I might go online and look up some files, because before I put everything together, I think it'd be kind of neat to laser. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on there. I know he's a big Zelda fan, so maybe I'll see about putting some Zelda stuff on here. We'll see. But first, let's cut this down to size. So, let's begin. I got these pieces cut. I'm going to sand them. Look around on the internet to get some ideas of some Zelda characters I could run around this. I'm thinking I want something on the sides. I think that'd look kind of cool. I know the tray is a bit thick. And I know most trays have felt in them that cut down the noise. I kind of like the sound of dice hitting wood. And I'm hoping he also does. And then it gives me a nice area to put put some sort of Zelda character. I'm not sure yet what I want to put on there. So let's sand this and I'll go check on the computer. I do want to say the laser engraver I'm going to be using is an Algo laser. I'll have a link in the description below if you're interested. A few videos ago they sponsored me, so I just want to say the Enclosure and everything, I'll have link in the below, and that helps me out. And if you have not yet already subscribed to my channel or gave it a like, could you please do so? That's really helping me out, help my channel grow, and maybe share the video to somebody else that's interested in making a dice tray. And we'll get back to Okay, while I was sanding those, after that I went online and I found a file on Etsy. It's got a bunch of different Zelda stuff. I put it over in Lightburn. Now what I'm going to do here is take some time to design something that I would think would look cool. There's a lot of little shapes in here, and I was thinking I kind of wanted to wrap around the box, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do is measure the pieces, draw some rectangles on here, and kind of lay out some of these images on those pieces to see what I kind of come up with. So let me do a little bit of design work and we'll get back and see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, I got the laser running, and on the program I made some little rectangles that were the same size of the parts I'm going to be working on. I got one side done. This is going to be like the front short edge. I just have to clean it up a little bit. I might use some rubbing alcohol. That seems to help get some of the charring around. I'll have links for all the equipment I'm using and some of the materials I'm using in the description below. Those are affiliate links and they help me. Okay, so I'll have a clip up here showing how I use this brass bristle brush to knock out some of the loose fragments because I was trying to get a deeper burn. And then I'll use rubbing alcohol right behind that to get rid of all the charred marks. I got one more to do. It's in the machine right now. And then after that, I can do the bottom because I'm going to do an image on the whole bottom on the inside of the box. Wait for that and we'll start putting this together. Okay, what you just saw me do there was I did some sanding. The edges weren't completely perfect, so I just took anything that was round and kind of burnished the edge a little bit to get it rounder and kind of like hide that little gap there. Now what I'm going to do is a little bit of cleanup sanding right before finishing, and I'm going to use my favorite finish, which is I use a lot of this Rust-Oleum lacquer. It dries in 5 minutes or so. You can pop another coat on. You could do 3 coats like in 20 minutes, and when you're done, buff it out with some craft paper for a really good finish. And it's durable. It can be used indoors and outdoors. I'll have a link in the description below. Okay, what you just saw me do there was I sprayed clear coat in my workshop. I usually don't do that, but it's snowing and it's really cold and I'm on a deadline. So I'm trying to get this done. I did put the final coat on. It looks great. Okay, if you're using spray lacquer like I am, if you just use a little bit of acetone and a rag to clean the tip up, I haven't had a problem. I store this stuff for a few months and it doesn't like seal up on the tip. So just make sure you wipe it down with some acetone and you can use it for multiple projects. I just want to say thank you for watching the video this far. It really helps me out when you watch the video all the way to the end, giving it a like, subscribing, and sharing the video. And I want to say I'll see you next time with another Crafted by Ray video.